Hi, I am M. Jagadish, Associate Professor in CSC Department. Please watch my videos, like and share my videos, and subscribe my channel. Hi, here we are going to discuss about object-oriented programming using C++ lab. This is a lab in which we are going to execute the programs related to this object-oriented programming using C++ subjects. Now we'll go to discuss about the lab experiments programs. Now these are nothing but the list of experiments according to the academic plan. So we have to execute all these programs. These are the list of experiments. Totally we have 11 experiments according to the schedule, according to the academic schedule. So we have to execute all these programs. Now come to the first program. This is the first program in which we are going to execute the first. The first program is write a C++ program to display names, roll number, and grade of 3 students who have appeared in the examination. Declare the class of name, roll number, and grade. Create an array of objects, read and display the contents of the array, which indicates that we have to display, this program specifies that we have to display the names, roll numbers, and grade of 3 students who appeared in the examination, and at the same time they are specifying that the name, roll number, and grade must be declared by using of a class. By using of a class, we have to declare name, roll number, and grade, and we specify that totally we are going to display 3 students, not single student. So when we are going to display the same properties related to the multiple objects, then we just go to create array of objects. So we already discussed, when we discussed about the theory concepts, we already discussed that array of objects. If we are going to store a single values of the object, then we just go to create only a single object. If we are going to maintain multiple copies of the same class, then we have to create array of objects. So likewise here in this program we are going to make use of array of objects class concept. Now come to the source code. In this, here we just go to specify first header file conio.h, then iostream, which is used to specify console input output header file, which is used to specify clear screen, get ch, get cache, all those things. Then iostream header file, input output stream operations like C in, C out operations. Then come to the main program. We just go to define the main program, open the main program, and in this main program we simply specify one normal variable k is equal to 0. K is equal to 0. Then we define a class by specifying a keyword class. Then the class name is stud. Here we just go to define the student class. Simply here I am specifying stud. So define a class, open the class. In the public part, we specify 3 data members. One is related to the name with char data type, and one more is the roll number with int data type, and one more is the grade with char data type. So you just go to specify the 3 data members in class stud and close the class. Then after closing the class, we have to create array of objects. So when we just go to create array of objects, first of all we just go to specify the object. To create the object, then you have to specify the class name. So class name is stud. If we specify st is the object which relates to only one object. But here we are going to specify array of objects, not single object. So array of object means then you have to specify subscript. So total, according to the question, here they specified 3 students. So here I just go to specify 3 objects, st of 3, which is used to create 3 objects. These 3 objects are going to share the same data members. 3 objects, st of 1, st of 2, st of 3. These 3 objects are going to share the same data type. Now creation of the objects is completed. Then we'll go to the next one. Come to the next. Here we are using the while construct, looping construct, while construct, while k less than 0. Sorry, earlier k is equal to 0, so k less than 3. Earlier k value is 0. 0 less than 3 condition becomes true. So it enters into the loop. It enters into the loop. It displays name on the output screen by means of cout. It is asking name. We are going to provide the name st of k means st of 0. st of 0 dot name. Here we are using dot operator to access the data member name in the class stud. By means of cin, we are providing inputs. Then again, by means of cout, we are simply printing roll number on the output screen. Then again, by means of cin, we are going to provide roll number as input. Again, st of k dot roll number, we are accessing the roll number by means of object and dot operator. By means of object and dot operator. Again, cout, grade which will be appeared on the output screen. Again, cin, we are providing the grade of the students. We are accessing by means of dot operator and objects. Then st of k dot grade of 1 is equal to /0. We just go to specify. It ends with /0. Then press any key, which is used to display the string on the output screen, and that string is nothing but within the inverted commas. Press any key, and then get ch. We just go to specify, enter any key. Then k plus plus. Earlier k value is 0. Now k value will becomes 1. Again 1 less than 3 while condition 1 less than 3. The condition becomes true. So again it executes the same construction. Cout name, cin st of k dot name. Now here st of k means st of 1. K value is 1 now. So st of 1 dot name. Again roll number, cin st of k dot roll number, st of 1 dot roll number. Likewise we are executing. Again k plus plus. Then k value will becomes 2. Then again it executes the loop construct by the third time. So again it is going to specify cout name which will be appeared on the output screen. Cin st of k dot name. St of k means k value is 2. St of 2 dot name. Now the last student, third student name we are going to enter. Same as it is. Roll number, grade. Then k plus plus. It is going to execute step by step. Then k plus plus. K value will becomes 3. So when k value will becomes 3, 3 less than 3, condition becomes false. It comes out of the loop. It comes out of the loop. So this is the way how we just go to execute the set of statements by means of while loop. Then we have to print all the values. So to print all the values, again we are initializing k is equal to 0. We are initializing 0 value to k. Then cout, which is used to display the information on the output screen. Cout. What information it is going to display means name, roll number, grade. Among all these things, we specified /t. /t which specifies that it is going to print tab space like this, which is going to print tab space. This is the tab space. We are printing the tab space here. Then again, while k less than 3, k value is 0. 0 less than 3 becomes true. So it is executing the statement, the body of the loop, while loop statement. Cout st of k dot name, k value is 0, st of 0 dot name means the 0th name is going to display, that is Balaji. Again tab space, so tab space will displace. So then st of k, st of 0, st of 0 dot roll number, so 50. Again tab space, so tab space is going to create. Then again st of k dot grade, which is going to display the grade like this. Then /n means it comes to the next line. Now here the cursor control is here. Then k plus plus. Earlier k value is 0. Now k value will becomes 1. So 1 less than 3 while condition. 1 less than 3. Condition becomes true. Again it executes cout st of k dot name. St of k dot name means st of 1 dot name. Then the second student name will displace. Then tab space as it is. Then st of k dot roll number, st of 1 dot roll number. So roll number is 51. Again tab space as it is. Then st of k dot grade. Then the second student grade is going to display. Then /n. Again comes to the next one, that is nothing but the next line. Again k plus plus will execute Now k value will becomes 2, 2 less than 3, condition becomes true. Again it executes, cout statement, st of k means now the k value is 2, so st of 2 dot name, the third student name, tab space, here tab space will be this creates, then st of k dot roll number, st of 2 dot roll number, then 55, then tab space, st of k, that is st of 2 dot grade, that is c, then slash n, it comes to the new line, k plus plus, k value will becomes 3, then 3 less than 3 condition becomes false, it does not execute this loop, it executes close brace means end of the program. So at the end of the program, at last it is going to display this output on the screen. This is nothing but the first program's outputs. Now we'll go to execute, how that particular one will execute on the screen. Now look at this, here we are going to execute that one. Now here we just go to execute the same program, when we are going to execute the same program, it will comes like this. Here we are executing the same program and we just go to run, click the run button, when we click the run button, then it is going to specify like this. Now I am running the program. So when I just run the program, then automatically now it is asking for the name. So I have to enter the name. Now I just go to enter the name. Now I am entering the name Anil. Then it is asking roll number. Again I am entering the roll number is 1. Grade is A. Enter. So press any key to continue. Again name it is asking. So here I just go to specify Kiran. Again enter roll number. So 5. Now grade C. And then name. Now I just go to enter the name Raju. Roll number 3. Grade B. Then now it specifies. When it executes the program, then automatically it displays the output, and that output is nothing but like this. Now we get the output which specifies name, roll number, grade. Name, roll number, grade, whatever we specified the inputs, that input is displayed on the output screen. So this is the way how we just go to execute the first program. Now again we come back to the second program. Here we just go to discuss the second program. Now the second program is nothing but write a C++ program to declare struct, initialize and display contents of member variables. That indicates we have to use the structure. We have to define one structure, and after declaring and defining a structure, we have to initialize the values to the members and display the same members on the output screen. Now come to the source code. Here we just go to specify the source code here. Now as it is, first header file iostream hash include iostream, then using namespace std, it is a namespace construct to specify the scope of the cout and cin using the namespace std. Then we have to specify the struct keyword. Why? Because means according to the program we have to define the structure. So struct keyword for the structure definition, and the name of the student, name of the structure is nothing but student. Then open the structure. Then here we just go to specify the data member, that is nothing but member, that is name with the char data type, role with int data type, and marks with the float data type. Then close the structure, thereby the structure definition completes. Then we'll go to the next to display the values, initialize the values and display the values. So here we just go to display the values. To display the values, come to the main program. So int main program, then start the main program. Earlier we defined the structure student. So for that, here I am creating the object variable, we can call structure variable. So S is a structure variable where structure name is nothing but student. Cout whatever the information that is there in the inverted commas, that information will be displayed on output screen. So enter information and L, end line. It is a feed line. So and L is nothing but end line. So which is used to print the next information in the next line. Next, cout enter name. I just go to enter the name of the student. So with the Cin, I am entering, but the name is nothing but the structure member. So I just go to access the structure member by means of structure variable and dot operator. Structure variable and dot operator s dot name. Again, cout enter roll number. Same as it is through Cin, I am providing the roll number, but roll is nothing but structure member. To access here, I am using structure variable and dot s dot roll number. Same as it is. Enter marks, cout enter marks, which will be appeared on the output screen. Through Cin, I must provide the marks. So marks is nothing but a structure member. So again, I am using structure variable and dot operator s dot. Then I just go to display the information. Cout display information and L, that is it is equal to /n. Cout name s dot name. Whatever the name that we provided here, that name will be displayed. Whatever the name that we provided earlier, that name will be displayed here. Then next, cout rule s dot rule. So whatever the rule number that we provided here, that information will be displayed here. That value will be displayed here. Same as it is. Cout marks. So whatever the marks that we provided here, that marks will be displayed here. At every stage we specified end /n. So every information will be displayed in the next line. So return 0, which will closes the main program. So close brace. So with this, we just go to print all the values what we provided earlier. Then come to the output, how the output will be. So here the output is enter information, which will be appeared on the output screen. Enter name, I have to provide the name. Enter roll number, I am providing the roll number. Enter marks, I am providing the marks. So whatever I provided, that information I want to display on the output screen. So display information, name bill, roll number 4, mark 55.6. This is the way how we just go to display the information on the output screen. This is the second program. Now we'll go to the execution. Now here we just go to run the same program. So when we run the same program, then the output will be appeared like this. Here we have to enter the name. For example, assume the name is Vijay, and then roll number is 10. Then marks is, for example, marks are 80.92. Now look at this, displaying information. See, whatever the information that we specified earlier, that information is displayed on the output screen. Now listen here, observe clearly. So we just go to execute the program like this. So if you want to run once again, we just go to run once again. Now look at this. So again, it is asking the name. So we just go to provide the name like Kiran, roll number 24, and then marks 90.5. Why? Because we specified the marks in floats. Now look at this. Whatever the information that we provided, the same information is displayed on output screen. This is the way to execute the program. The second program's execution also completes. This is the way how we just go to execute. Now come to the third experiment. Now the third experiment is write a C++ program to declare a class, declare pointer to class, initialize and display the contents of class members. Here in this program, we just go to specify that we are going to declare a class. We are going to declare a class, and at the same time, we are declaring a pointer to a class. We discussed earlier the pointer concept, pointer to a class concept. and initialize and display the contents of a class members. Initialize means we have to assign the value to the class members and display the same values on the output screen. Now look at a simple program. It is source code. I am defining a class by class keywords. I am defining a class. The name of class is simple, and then open the class, public, int a is equal to 5, int a is equal to 5, then again close brace, then come to the main function, int main, then again start the main program. Then I am creating the object obj. And the name of the object is obj. For the class is simple. The name of the class is simple. At the same time, I am creating a pointer. So I am creating a pointer to a class, pointer ptr to a class simple. When I create a pointer, then definitely I must initialize the address of some other object. So ptr is a pointer object. So I am initializing the address of obj to pointer object. So ptr is equal to address of obj. Now I want to try to access this particular one. Whenever I just go to access with a normal variable, normal object, then look at this, cout obj.j, where obj is nothing but a normal object. So when I am asking by means of normal object, simply I just go to specify the name of the object and dot operator. The name of the object and dot operator, it is enough to access a data member. When I am asking to a pointer object, then I have to specify one more operator, that is nothing but arrow operator. Now cout obj.a. A value is 5. Simply it displays 5 on the output screen. Now I am asking the same data member. By means of pointer object. So when I am asking the same data member by means of pointer object, then I must use ptr arrow. So where ptr is nothing but a pointer object, and to access a data member I must use arrow operator, ptr arrow a, which is used to access the same data member. So ptr arrow cout I am printing. So the value 5 will be appeared on output screen. Now thereby close the program. So now look at this one. We'll go to the outputs. So now look at the output. So here we are printing 5 and 5. The a data member value is 5. One is used to print the value 5 by means of object and dots, and one more is used to print the value of class member a by means of pointer object. So simply we are printing the values on the output screen. Now look at this. Here we just go to run the program. Whatever we specified earlier, the program explanation, entire thing is done here. We just go to execute the same program. So here we just go to run the program, click at run. So it is running the program. So now look at this. At the outputs, we can come to know the output is 5 and 5. How many times you run the program, it shows the same output only. 5 and 5. Now look at this again, it is running. Why? Because means there I specified the value is 5. So it is specifying same thing. Now take one more step. For example, assume here we change the value to 45. Now run the program. Now look at this. So here it is printing 25 and 25. So this is the way how we are defining a class and declaring one class member, and defining the object in the main program and pointer object to the same class. And when we specify a pointer object, then definitely address of another object we have to assign to a pointer object. Then to access a class member, the procedure is by means of normal object name dot operator, and when we are asking through pointer object, so pointer object arrow operator. So this is the way how we just go to execute the program. We'll discuss the remaining programs in the next session. Thank you.